Hi there, I'm Peter Kenny, and I was very fortunate to be chosen to be the voice for a wonderful book by Shannon Fay called Innate Magic. Thank you to Jasmine Robb and the team at Brilliance who chose me for the book. And some of you may have heard some of my other narrations before, might be surprised to hear me talking in this voice. This is the voice that I grew up with as a kid, and I don't get many opportunities to actually use this voice to speak of the accent that I grew up with as a child. So it was a great privilege to be asked to do this book in the accent of my childhood. So most of you will probably be used to hearing me with a more neutral accent, which is me speaking more or less like this. But Innate Magic is a great book, and it's the first book in a series by Shannon Fay, which I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of, because the characters are fantastic. Our central character, Paul Gallagher, or Paul Gallagher, if you're a bit aristocratic, is a sort of feckless, charming scoundrel, and he's a great character, and who's great fun to record. And the magic system that is created in the book is fascinating and unlike anything I've encountered before. The connections that are made through the various characters in the book really engage you and drew you in. And they certainly drew me in when I was recording the book. And I was fascinated to sort of revisit an alternate view of what Britain, particularly London and Liverpool, might have been like in the 1950s if we'd had magic instead of technology. And although it's sort of 1950s, there's sort of wonderful steampunk feeling to the book, which is marvellous. And as I say, the characters are just fabulous. There's the marvellous Lady Faith, who is a great Scottish aristocrat. And of course, the other thing is I was born in Scotland, and so it was a chance to use my native Scottish accent, but also the Scouse that I was brought up in, because like I say, I grew up on the Wirral in Wallasey, which is over the water, as they say in Liverpool. But it was so lovely to be given a chance to play with these characters, and I loved recording the books, and I hope that you'll enjoy listening, because this is going interesting places. And certainly Tom Dawes, who's the main character, Paul's sidekick, there's a wonderful setup. No spoilers here, but there's a wonderful setup for the next book, and I can't wait to see where it's going. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did, and thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. Take care, and thank you to Shannon Fay too. Thank you.